Mm. Okay. What's up, James? Ooh, it is red. Okay. All right. Well. Oh, there was a today is daylight savings time. So, we fell back an hour. So normally it'd be like an hour ahead right now for me. But because of the daylight savings time, um, yeah. So it's now 4:30, which would be actually 5:30 normally. And I don't know what time that means for. I guess y'all don't do daylight savings time over there. I mean, I know not a lot of countries do. I don't know what countries do, honestly. Oh, when do y'all do the like forward and backwards time then? Are you sure it ain't today? Or it might be tomorrow. For all you know, it could have been today, and you might be getting to school early. Well, you should, if you have Google, ask your Google. I mean, it's best to know. You don't want to be the only person arriving at school an hour early. I mean, if you have it, you out of all the years you live, you never really paid attention. That's genuinely amazing. Let's see. I need a bright red. Is there any more? No. There's a white spot though. Um, it was a bit of a surprise when I was like, man, it feels later. Again, chaos actually. The day starting an hour. Hold on, wait. Later, I guess would be the right thing to say. It's a little bit of chaos, an hour of chaos. I get an extra hour today. That doesn't mean I get an extra hour's sleep though, considering that I'm readjusting my time. How about you, James? Any chaos today? I need to keep the dreadnought like that because that white is just. Oh man. No, no cast today. Maybe tomorrow. There's always tomorrow, right, James? For chaos to ensue. Well, I'm glad you agree. Alright. There's not much left to do on. I guess it is a bright red. So we will do a bright red. Alright. Hold on. Itchy ears. Okay. I don't know what else I need to paint on these guys now. I think it's all done. Actually, there is something I could do. Hmm. Jungle, jungle. Hmm. Yeah. That one. Oh man, I had some good scissors. And I don't think I have any in here, so let's see if I can do this okay. There we go. Huh. Although this did twist a little bit. Yep, twisted a little bit, but it's fine. Amazingly, I got that tip fixed. Alright. Let's see. I guess I do still need some bleach bone. Hopefully that's enough. I think I'm gonna put the snow stuff on this guy, on at least these two guys. I like to see what it looks like. That means I have to fully do their base, essentially. Heaven forbids I do an entire base to completion. Or should I say an entire model to completion. Base included. No treble, just base. Missed that part. do gold, but I think I have to. Let's see if this guy needs anything else other than that. Okay. Actually, I kind of need that for my dreadnought. I forgot he has purity seals as well. Well, you should say the golden throne. Gold for the golden throne. Like skull for the skull throne. Guess it is a golden throne after all. Man, a little bit more back. I need it for the dreadnought. Hey, what's up? Grov Orba? Dude, I have no idea how to call your name. I need this back. I do have to do it for the golden throne. So let's go ahead and get some gold in here. Yeah, hopefully that's enough. Bax on Gralvo. Baxon. Or Baxton, okay. Nope, this one. Or Baxton, that works. That one I think has to be a Ultramarines logo. I did miss quite a few spots that are meant to be gold. The theme will be easy. Not an issue. Requires zero effort. That's the theme. It's my favorite theme, by the way. I'll show you as soon as I'm done here. I mean, who doesn't like that kind of theme, right? Alright. I still need to do something with their helmets. Just because... That requires a lot of work. Mud, though, might be easy, actually. Mud sounds great. Let's see. So, I bought this. Deco Art Snoke Tex. You can actually kind of look in the bottom, I think. You you can't, there you go. You can see it's like bubbly. So it kind of has like a very snow-like texture already on it. So I just don't know how well it is. Like it's, I think for 4 ounces, like $3. I can get about 40 to 30% off this thing. So I want to try on these little bases. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Also, I bought these things like forever ago. Diorama FX from Vallejo, and then Environment from Vallejo as well. They're unopened. They're like 5 years old, I think. Then I also bought this 32 fluid ounces of Mod Podge. I've been meaning to keep looking up like how to make snow. I'm trying to get out of GW base material. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Like, I'm trying to get something that's affordable, cheap, cheap but good. I need something else to do with that helmet. I guess they are technically, they are technically, they're technically black armor, so I don't think I have to do anything with the helmet actually. Guess it's just pure black on the helmet. Mod Podge, that's sculpting paste. It's supposed to be like, let me see. Water-based glue, sealer, and finish. Yeah, there's not really a lot of labeling to this thing. Apply with brush, clean up while wet with soap and water. Water-based, non-toxic for complete instruction. Visit. Yeah. So it's I remember watching a few people, do Mod Podge and like baking soda, or Mod Podge and someone said flour. So and they give us like a snow texture. So that's what I want to do. That the one I showed you, the Deco Tex, they're relatively speaking more expensive if you have to buy like so much of it, even with like a 40% discount. It just ain't gonna work out. I think it's silver. Silver. So I want to try, like I don't know which one's the best though. Like I don't know if say baking soda and that's better, or whether flour's better. Which one gives the best effect for the cheapest price ever. I may be cheap, but I buy a lot of crap. Doesn't help my cheapness. Actually, I need to do more gold on the little thing he's holding. Who's good for ice and icicles? How do you get the spiky look without looking like a teardrop or snot? That's interesting though. Ice or glue. Gotta be careful with cutting and filling it in. Hmm. Like the glue? The thing that I want to do is like how does snow react to armor and stuff, you know? Clothing and armor. Because these guys are in clothing, and I know snow, if it's heavy enough, will, you know, collect on the armor and stuff. It'll partially melt, but also cover the armor. Especially if snow's really heavy, then it will cover you unless you generate enough heat to melt it before it, like, you know, completely covers you. And that's one thing I've been wanting to do with my Beastmen is do a diorama with them. Still kind of want to, where they're going through like a town and rummaging it. Just, you know, and with the Beastmen, I figured, you know, their fur would collect snow. Obviously, if they're not moving, you know, because it's an insulator. Their fur's insulation, so it's not like it, you know, keeps the heat, the cold in, the heat out, or the heat in and the cold out. What's that, Francois? Francois, man, any ideas about snow? How to make snow? What do you make snow or do you use pre-made stuff? Been meaning to. I did ask, but no one so far, I don't think, really answered. Okay. All right. I don't think I really have to do anything to this guy's helmet. I think I want to do silver, actually. I don't know if it's a good idea, but we're gonna find out. Neither. I don't like it. Always turns yellowish after a couple of years. You know what? I could work with that. I could say, look, hey, look, you know, my Ultramarines got bored and they peed in the snow. Okay, don't worry about that yellow snow. And now I want to put snow on my base. Alright. I should have painted that white a little bit ago. But we can do it now. This white's a little runny. A lot of runny. That's actually, yeah, I think we can paint that. What is that thing on his... Okay, it is a leaf. I thought so. So, Francois, did you, oh no, you're not the one that's working. What are you working on now? What is the next thing on your list of things to do? I don't know if you ever finished up on your Castellan Knight or not. I know you were painting that stuff. I would love to see the finished product of that for sure. yeah. Should have put gold there. I'm not sure. Oh, itchy. Whew. Can't bashing Scout Squad. Finished at night. I'm going to start my Eldar project first. Scorpio yesterday. Are you trying to like finish up an entire Eldar army or just like piece and bits? Like I'm trying to finish up my friggin' Space Marines here so I could move on. I think I got most of the models that I need painted. Oops. Well, I made a couple of different lists, and geez, that already dried pretty good. So I need this guy finished, the Ballistus Dreadnought, a 5-man Terminator squad with the Cyclone missile launcher. Um, I think that's essentially it, really. But I do want to get a little bit more done, like Ural Ventress over here. And here's Ural Ventress with a new 3D printed helmet. So he's all fancy. Once he gets started, once I start painting him. Good lord, if the camera would cooperate and focus. Anyways, I'm not using his original head because I don't like faces. So every head's getting replaced. Yeah, damn, I'm starting my new army. Your new army's Eldar? Oh, and I gotta finish up my repulsor tank and impulsor, I think. Whatever is the uh, um, the small transport one. Okay, not too bad. Sometimes I run that with my Nope, neither one. I would say I do like Metroid Prime, but I kind of like the old SNES version of them. Oh, they did release one like that, but I think it was just for the like the Game Boy or something, whatever their system is, which kind of sucks. never really got into Gears of War. I already have a lot of games that I kind of have to play. Metroid Dread was yes, but that was only like for like the handheld version, wasn't it though? Super Metroid. Yeah, yeah, Super Metroid. Yeah, I love my old Hammer Eldar. Been 15 years since. Oh, Jesus, dude. So you haven't even started on them, huh? 10K. That was off the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, is it still locked to the Nintendo Switch, or is it available for like, PC users or whatever? A lot of micro painting going on over here. Just little paints that I'm missing and stuff. Um, Metroid Prime. Is that like the first-person shooter? Now, if they do a first-person shooter on PC or something, that might be a thing. I remember when they tried it with the Nintendo. Forget which Nintendo it was. It was terrible because you had a controller to aim and shoot, and I absolutely hated it. Was it? Yeah, the GameCube. It was terrible. I mean, I didn't like that kind of first person's perspective. The controls was just terrible. When you have freaking mouse and keyboard with a controller, it's kind of hard to go to. I'm sorry, mouse and keyboard to control. It's hard to go back to a controller. Let's see, what else do we need to do? Everything's looking pretty good. Although I do need to patch up something in the back. Oops. So tight of room. Let's see. Let me get this Dreadnought's purity seals painted. So I can finish them up and put them out. I don't remember. Did Metroid was ever Metroid in Game Boy? I think it was at one point. Don't remember if I played it then or not. No, it's not. I mean, there's not really much you can really do with the Dreadnought, and I would never run him without the Melta nipples. That's too good. The Game Boy was Metroid 2. It's Metroid Fusion and Metroid Zero missions. Yeah, I didn't have a Fusion. Kind of gave up on like mobile gaming after Game Boy Color. That was the last Game Boy I had. I still have it too, and it still works. I think the audio crapped out though. And I have Pokemon Yellow and Red. Okay. So I need to paint over that twice. Long time? What do you mean long time? I, I mean, I just, whenever I went outside, I didn't really care for portable gaming, I guess. Since you had a handheld, well, you know, what is it? Consider cell phones handheld, right? I played Snake. I think that counts, right, as gaming? Technically, that is a mobile game. Exactly. I mean, I played Tetris as well. Fun game. All right. Then I just repaint the seals one more time to make them a bit of a more of a solid color. And apparently, Infinity, according to the people in chat, the new set will be released on the 15th. I think it is. Let me take a look real quick. So I do have to start getting um, my Infinity models painted. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Where is it at? Crap. Where did they post that? Well, I don't know. It said about it's coming out this month. I need to get my other Infinity model sent too, and I gotta start painting. Uh, and I think he is officially done. Well, mostly. Let me go ahead and finish up what I said I was gonna finish up. Should be drying by now. I want to have an army that's made of rust. I hope I'm thinking about either doing an Infinity model, like my maybe a new Infinity army to be Rust, so I can use all the Rust ink stuff that I bought from Vallejo that I've been stacking up like crazy of. I need to grab it and kind of see how it acts, see how it works. All right, this guy is done. These guys, I think, are relatively done. I would like to do something else with their jacket here. At least with this guy, the Adjudicator. Hmm. I don't know what else to do. That guard can work. Yeah, you ain't wrong on that one, but I don't like Death Guard. I like to look at something that's not meant to be rusty and stuff, and then make it rusty. So I'm not sure. Hmm. I was thinking like Imperial Knight, like well, not Imperial Knights, sorry, Chaos Knights, or if we get Dark Mechanicum, yes. So like I can 3D print an Imperial a Knight army, and I could do Russ on them, but you know if Dark Mechanicum gets released, I definitely want to do it to them. And I will buy like there's like moss bags, and I'll buy those and try to place them properly. Okay, anyways, I'm not sure what else to do with this guy. I need a variety of color, but it ain't happening. Let me. Well, I guess I'll copy what the image shows. Have the inside of this thing red. Because I really want to play around with that. Joe Caros versus Dark Mechanicum kill team. Huh? Wait, did Dark Mechanicum get a kill team? I wish. I think those two would work well against each other. What's the Joe Caro or whatever they're called? Never heard of them. What are they? What the fuck? Is that actually like lore accurate? That's kind of funny. Okay, I think I've done all I can with this guy. Not to overcomplicate the painting on this guy, but as good as good. Alright. I've never seen those. I think you're pulling my leg there. models of them. Really, orangutans? I've never seen orangutans. Hold on. Let's do some patchwork real quick. It's totally a thing. It's not living. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go look that thing up. Let's see. Um. Oops. Huh. That's an alien species. Why do we have them? Holy crap, someone made an entire model range of them. I've never seen these models before. Huh. Nope. That actually needs to be red, doesn't it? I mean, ogrins aren't human. They're humanoids, but they're not really humans. And if you say, well, if it's humanoid, then Tau is humanoid as well. But yet they're considered Xenos. Hmm. Let's see. So I think the next in line is going to be the Terminators, because I think these two guys are essentially finished. I just need them to dry up overnight. Make sure I don't, bop them too much. I do need to get the cape painted actually on this guy so I can get him on a frickin' base. They didn't make the Deathwatch retreat in space battles before though. Wait, those monkeys? Ogrins are human witches. The mutant, the heretic. Isn't that what Gilliman says in the 10th edition release? The monkeys push Deathwatch backs. Oh my god, that's pretty bad. Considering that they're Xenos specialists. I mean, they're pretty technically Xenos themselves. All capes will be red. I need to. I've been meaning to take a picture of like all my sergeants or whatever, and post them on my Discord because they're all of them are pointing. Okay, I don't think anyone will see up that skirt that much. Amongst the oldest pieces since they were made by the... Really? How is that possible? Hold on, I gotta definitely look up, them up a little bit. How are then we controlling these guys? Like we can't control the orcs or the Eldar, but we got these monkeys. Wow. So they have no language, but they're very smart for technology stuff. That's I wonder why I've never heard of them. Like especially with the lore people, you know, they don't ever talk about these monkeys. I don't know why that is. They're not popular enough. I wonder if anyone in my 40K team knows about these guys. They're gonna make it where the Votan, you know, the monkeys are the one that created all their stuff. Votan didn't create any of it. I don't know what that would like. I mean, what would that do though? You know? Like, I mean, for the Inquisition maybe. They don't have technology of their own. They just have amazing ability to understand technology, able to heavily modify it. Huh? I mean, like right now would be the prime time for them, you know, like with agents of the Imperium, they could be allies to those guys. I've never seen them even in 30. But I mean, like, I guess they could just bring them back and And like I said, in Agents of the Imperium, where they already have Death Watch, Grey Knights, and Sisters as allies. Okay. Gonna need a second coat in this red, but at least it's getting done. Getting her done. Also, I'll need to do that with this guy too, because again, hard to get to his coat once it's on there. Really? They were in they were in ninth edition? Hey, drunk. Damn, drunk, you late. I might be calling it pretty soon here. Because the hour change is kind of like it's an hour later than it really is. Well, it's an hour later, but it's not. It's a lot of coats that a lot of coats, a lot of yeah, a lot of coats that I need to paint. I just gave my notice to court. Why? What were you doing? Why'd you quit? What in what book, Francois? What book were they in ninth edition? Don't say Astra Militarum. And why are you quitting, drunk? Someone actually did that at my job. They went on their vacation and then they got a new job after a 2 week vacation. Um, but did Imperial Agents have a codex? I think this is the first time that they have a codex. Imperial Agents. Damn, I used to have the old Warhammer stuff. Nope, getting out of an extremely toxic work environment after 7. Woo! Do you have another job lined up? Or are you gonna be taking a break for a little bit? Are you retiring? And codexes. The first one's 3 Demon Hunters. I had a Demon Hunters codex. God damn, where did I put that at though? I don't have it with me because I did go deep. It was Grey Knights though. Yeah, Demon Hunters were Grey Knights. Yeah, that's what they were back in the day. What the heck did I do with my codex? They're just so expensive. I remember you could barely run any models with those guys. Oh, I wish I was gonna try and start my own restaurant. Whew. Wow, what are you gonna be cooking up, man? Wish you the best of luck, honestly, man. Like I'm kind of like I have a person that's going to starting his own business as well, and I'm going to be what do you call it? I'm going to be investing into it as well, and also participating in it as well. So funny enough. Where are Terminators at? Come on. No, not Gray Codex. Demon Hunters. The Inquisition, which includes Order Malaz and Order Xenos. Yeah, because I think. Hold on. Let's look up Terminators. I want to look up the Grey Knights, maybe third or fourth edition Codex, 'Cause I think that's when it came out. Because it had the Inquisitor in there. Um, Grey Knights, third edition? Codex. Yeah, I guess they put Codex. Image. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh wait, what the? Because I had this Codex. I do remember. It looked really cool. What edition was this? Uh, yeah, Codex Demon Hunters allows you to create an Inquisitor Demon Hunters army or add entries from the books of your own Imperial existence. Inside you'll find the rules for the Grey Knight Space Marines, Inquisitor of the Order of Malice, Henchmen, War Gear, and Psychic Powers. Yeah, I was right. Well, no, Demon Hunters were part of. Well, Grey Knights and Demon Hunters were the same thing because Grey Knights hunts demons, and I do remember those being the same thing. So yeah, I was right. I don't know what edition this is though. Um, it doesn't say. So Demon Hunters was the first Codex Grey Knights were in. Imperial Agents reminds me of the first Codex appearance of the Grey Knights. Yeah, Demon Hunters. What edition was it? Oh, bro, I played late third edition hard back then. It might be. It might be third edition. Yeah, and yeah, I had that codex. I just looked it up, and it is. They are the Grey Knights. Drunken sounds like a plan. I'm a pizza cook, and I'll be using my partner's family. Man, do you have enough capital to drunk? Do you have enough capital to kind of like not make money for a year? You know what I'm saying? Kind of like worst case scenario. I mean, I don't want to discourage you or anything, but I want to tell you the truth in all this, man. But like restaurants tend to fail a lot. But I hope you and there are some that succeeds for sure. But you know, is it like a takeout place or you just sit down and eat? Oops, I need great my Terminators. There they are. Temporary out of stock. Alright, so everything else is white except the... Oh, really? Wow. So you're the only pizza joint? Like, there's no Domino's or whatever else over there? Like Pizza Hut? God dang, do you live like in the woods or something? Like, those restaurants are usually in every city. Alright, let's see what else is gold. Let's have the restaurants fail in the first 5 years. Yeah, I hope you're part of that 3%, man. I hope there's a demand for it. Really, that's what you should be looking for. I hope you did your research and everything too. I'm genuinely not trying to scare you, but also at the same time, I feel that I must, you know, tell you stuff. It's just in me to warn people about stuff, I guess. Guess they're here, but I want best pizza in the state and three. All right. Mm, mm. Let's see where else is there gold. Don't know why I'm painting the. I guess I'll get one with the sword. wish you the best of luck, man. Promise. Can you lope? I'll say this. Oh, drunk. As a matter of fact, it's kind of funny. Um, the person that's gonna start up this business in the shopping area. There's not really a lot of. There's no eateries close by, and he's hoping that, like, it'd be a pretty nice combo for you to open up right next door, because there's no eateries close by to a hobby shop, and that's another kind of a main thing. Ooh, well, that's good. You're planning ahead for sure. Get all the contingencies and all the other stuff out the way. So it'll be a smooth transition, smooth open. But yeah, funny. Need to open up next to the hobby shop that my friend's trying to open up. They'll complement each other. Tourist town. The pizza here sucks. Man. Oh, hold on. What kind of town has zero food options, man? Dude. Yeah, but I mean, like, it's a bit like, wait, what town has zero food options? That's kind of weird. It sounds like you're opening up in a ghost town. It's like, yep. Wow, that's kind of bad. What's a food cart? No! I mean, I don't live in like countryside stuff, but the thing is, there's like in enough of a city that where there's enough population. Uh, the last time I lived, it only had one food. Really? What's the population size? That's what I'm kind of curious. Like, we can't have those here. Here in Alabama, we ain't got no food store. What the fuck? That's a double negative, man. So you do have it, right? Man, I need another brush. That's nice. 200,000. Okay, I mean that's a decent population. I mean, Do they eat out? Do they tend to, well, you can't, they can't exactly eat out if there's no food, you know, it's a food desert. It's kind of strange. If everyone cooks though, you might be, well, you might do pretty good. Maybe they'll start saying, "Hey, you know what? I don't have to cook tonight. We'll just order out. We'll get some pizza again tonight." Okay, I was a little worried there, but are they spread out or kind of close together? You know, close to like in a city. Man, food deserts. Good lord. It's Alabama, the poorest state in the country. There's no good reason there's none. That's the country. Oh, county. Well, Alabama's not the poorest state. Mississippi is actually. Are you gonna be able to deliver? Deliver? No. Delivery is probably gonna be majority of your business, maybe. Okay. Alright, so this guy's gonna get retired because I don't want two sword guys. So I'll have this and this guy. It's ready to go. I live by a national park that's one of the most visited in the country. My current employer has. That's either some super expensive pizzas, or my God, do you pop out pizzas like, you know, I don't know what, like rabbits, I guess. I'd love to try some of your pizza. What's your best pizza that you make? Well, whatever that you make, that's the I guess the most popular order. So whether it be menu or the one that you make it up. Anyone ever eat at Little Caesars? I think their pizza's okay, and it's made out of cardboard. Tastes like cardboard too, but I like it. It alright. When you can't afford much, you appreciate what you can afford. Whipped cream! Whoa! What the hell is whipped cream doing on there? I think how you determine poverty may have something to do with that. Well, I wouldn't doubt a lot of the like poverty states. A lot of people like to retire to because yeah, the cost of living so low. I mean, there's actually I've hear like yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I wonder if those people invest in those cities. I think I've heard a few people have tried. Not sure how successful they were. I need to get this guy. Tell me that whipped cream is like not sweet but savory whipped cream, which would which is not something I would say. Whipped cream's usually like the sweet stuff. Just imagine you putting some of that like sweet whipped cream in there. It's like, this tastes weird. I'm trying to do like the salt and sugar, the salt, this what a sweet and savory combination. I don't think I ever had any pizza with whipped cream on it though. I would say that's a interesting one. But you didn't say any meat on there though. So far it seems like a vegetarian dish, which is so far not looking appealing. I'll try it, but ultimately I'll be going for the meats. Salmon, Jesus. Do you live close by like a shore? Man, y'all listening up like some fancy Holland Hollandaise. I have no idea what that is. I think I heard of it once, and I have no idea what that is. Man, you speak of some like high class capers. What the hell is that? I've seen red onion. Man, this what upper middle class gets? Like all this fancy stuff. Meeting of the swines. That's an interesting way of saying that, actually. Meeting of the swines. That's funny. Perhaps. Good lord, I didn't realize those were all freaking So before I call it, what's your thoughts on pineapple on pizza? This will let me know if you're legit or not. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Pineapple on pizza all day long. So, anyways, I do have to call it right here because it's actually an hour later than it should be, but because of the fallback time, it's an hour earlier. But the body still feels like the body feels. So, anyways, if you like my content, please consider subscribing. I do try to stream every day around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and mind you, the time has changed. Pineapple pepperoni is a good hell. The only thing that doesn't belong is ranch. I like Alfredo in my sauce. That's the sauce. Whoo, man, that's a lot of salt. And I try to stream for at least an hour. So, anyways, if you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up, the sign down below. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next vid. Hell yeah, blue cheese.